guys, good morning. Some of you may remember our rabbit Kit Kat from other videos, but she is a standard Rex, and Rexes are known for their very soft, silky fur. It is amazingly thick and soft. It is much different than many other types of rabbit's fur. And so these rabbits are known for their fur, for their pelts. I don't raise them for that reason, but I make my blankets out of synthetic stuff, fake stuff. But today I am going to put her in with our buck, Cookie Dough, who is also a standard Rex. So they will be purebred, but their coloring, as you will see in just a minute, is very, very different. Now this is our standard Rex buck, Cookie Dough, and as you can see, he is very different in coloring to Kit Kat. But today we are going to breed them and see if we can have some little baby Rex bunnies. So when you're breeding your rabbits, there's a few things to note. One is you never ever put the buck in the doe's cage. You always want to take the doe into the buck's cage, and that is for territorial reasons. If you put the buck in the doe's cage, that is the doe's space. She has marked her territory and she will fight back and try to be the dominant rabbit to protect her space. But if you put the doe in the buck's cage, then she'll tend to be more submissive. Kit Kat is a fighter anyway, so she was fighting regardless of which cage she was in, but she would have been even more vicious had I put the Cookie Dough in her cage. And so always put the doe in the buck's cage. Second thing to note is rabbits ovulate based on sexual activity. And so a lot of animals, like dogs especially, sorry if there's loud trucks, I'm sorry, I'll just cut the video or do what I can, but dogs especially, they go into heat and they have a cycle just like humans do. But rabbits ovulate based on sexual activity, and so usually what people tend to do is they will put the rabbit in the cage, and I usually put my rabbits together for about 15 to 20 minutes. That's plenty of time to get the job done. And then 10 hours later, 8 to 10 hours later, you put the doe in again, because if she didn't take the first time, that activity should have encouraged her to ovulate, and then maybe she'll take 10 hours later. There's no way of knowing whether she's actually taken or had fertilized eggs or not. You just do the 10 hours later just as a safety net. So that is an option. Now I did that with the rabbits that just had babies, Misty and Theodore, and first time I didn't put her in twice. I put her in just once in the morning and I was done, and she only had 4 kits. The second time, this litter, I put her in the morning and 10 hours later, and she had 9 kits. So I would suggest, if you're wanting if you're brand new at this, just put the doe in once and start with a smaller litter. Otherwise you will be possibly working with a very large litter. So that's number 2. Number 3 is rabbits' gestation periods are about 28 to 31, maybe 32 days. Can be a little bit more. So 31 is about average. So make sure to mark your calendar. Mark your calendar, and then on the day you put them together, and then mark your calendar again on the 28th day, because when day 28 comes, you want to be ready to put a nesting box in there. So with Misty, I put a nesting box in at day 27, and she started building her nest right away. And she had the bunnies on day 30. I'd have to go back and check. So you'll have to get to know your rabbit, but just be aware and mark your calendar for day 20, really day 27, so you know to put the nesting box in there. And then watch it every day. Look for them every day. Look for signs. And if you're wanting to know some of these signs or what rabbits do, you can check out some of my other videos. I have a video on Misty building her nesting box and when her kits were born. So you can check those videos out. But yeah, so 3 things is put the doe in the buck's cage. You can put them in once in the morning or 10 hours later again to ensure that the doe takes. And then 3, just mark your calendar and make sure you are aware when day 27 comes, so you can be prepared and give her the nesting box so she can get ready for when she gives birth to the baby bunnies. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope that was interesting for you. And if you're getting ready to breed rabbits, I hope that you found this helpful. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.